Welcome to today's market report.
European stocks fell slightly on Friday ahead of a key US job reports, but were set for their best week since May as investors grew confident in the region's economic recovery and corporate earning growth. The Pan-Regional Stock 600 Index inched down 0.2% in morning trading after 4 straight sessions of gains that took it to record highs. The benchmark was on course for a 1.6% weekly gain. Much stronger than expected quarterly results and a flurry of merger activity among European companies lifted market sentiment this week, despite lingering concerns about slowing US economic growth and soaring COVID-19 cases globally. Investors will be closely watching the US employment data for July due later in the day for clues on when and how the Federal Reserve would start unwinding its massive asset purchase program. We do not see any immediate cause for concern in the Fed's efforts to prime the market for an eventual tightening, according to UBS Global Wealth Management. We believe that the equity rally can continue and expect greater gains in cyclical and value sectors, including energy and financials. Data on Friday, however, showed German industrial output unexpectedly fell again in June, suggesting a slowing recovery held back by supply bottlenecks for immediate goods. The earnings season has been a bright spot, though. Of the 2/3 of the stock 600 companies that have reported so far, 67% have topped profit estimates, according to Refinitiv. That is much above the 51% beat rate in the typical quarter. German insurer Allianz rose 2.3% after it posted a better-than-expected jump in second quarter net profit and provided a rosier outlook for the full year. London Stock Exchange Group added 3.5% after it reported a 4.6% rise in revenue for the first half of 2021. Italian lender Banco BPM jumped 3.3% after it swung to a profit in the second quarter, helped by one-off tax benefits and higher revenues. Among notable decliners, German meal kit delivery company HelloFresh tumbled 4.3% after it lowered its 2021 profitability forecast as a result of higher spending to tap into strong growth. The crude oil WTI was up 0.75% at $69.59 per barrel. Brent was up 0.84% at $71.90 per barrel. Gold futures was down 1.98% at $1,772.45 per ounce. On the FX front, GBP/USD edged slower on Friday's Asian trading session. The pair opened higher, albeit retreated quickly to touch the intraday low of 139.15. Meanwhile, US Senate leader Chuck Schumer confirmed that the debate on a $1 trillion infrastructure will commence on Saturday. In addition to that, investors rushed to safe haven assets in view of the rapid spread of the Delta variant and its impact on global economic recovery. On the other hand, the sterling gains were short-lived after the Bank of England kept its key rates unchanged at historical lows of 0.1%, as widely anticipated. The comments from the BOE Governor Andrew Bailey over the inflation that could peak higher more than expected, around 4%, weighed on the British pound. As for now, investors await the US non-farm payrolls to gauge the market sentiment. The price of the pound has consolidated following a slight breach of the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level and sits in a structure that acts as support that was once resistant mid-July. The downside will come into play, and the W formation neckline could be a theme for weeks ahead in the 137.80s. Euro-dollar is moving back and forth in an 18 pips narrow range above 118 so far this Friday, as investors await the all-important US non-farm payroll data to gauge the Fed's next policy action. The 10-year US Treasury yields rise 1% heading into the event, underpinning the dollar bids. The relentless rise in Delta COVID variant cases globally spooks investors as they scurry for safety in the greenback. Commerzbank suspects that the euro-dollar pair may have topped at 119.09. Holding above 117.50 is key for the pair to avoid a deeper fall to the 116 level. The dollar index edged up 0.12% to 92.362. Dollar yen inched up 0.1% to 109.84. Aussie dollar was down 0.24% to 0.7387. New Zealand dollar was at 0.7.
This is today's market news. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.